Hello, 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 anybody out there? This is the old odd one, DJ Odyssey. Little short stream. Not going to be a super long one today. And you can't make me do it. Nope. It will be a short one. Not going to be long today, folks. Will be maybe 1 hour at most. And hello, Thomas Potts is first in the building. Thomas is first in the building. Good morning, Cinnabon. Good morning, Mountains of Elysium. Good morning, number one sci-fi. Yep. Getting woke up, trying to get my body moving, getting out of that crap. It's just, yeah. So what's everybody up to this morning? Just came from Loki's stream. It was an awesome little stream over at Loki's. Got to see Heels versus Babyface on his stream. If you don't know who that is, he's a really good ranter about pop culture. I mean, it was pretty awesome watching him up there. And Mountain's throwing out Rainbow Corn 2020 and get me to 500. Well, we inched a little closer last night, but Hail Chris. No, Chris, no making up 20 accounts just to boost Matt. No, I want to do this legitimate. I want real. I don't want the fake accounts. No, we want real ones. Hello, Carlo. Right now, Carlo, I'm preparing to go get hurt again. Yeah. And I see stupid StreamYards is messing with things again.
What up?
Oh, it's not a sub, Thomas. I didn't use Momo to sub myself. No. Hello, number one. How's it going?
Okay. How about you?
I'm killing an hour before I go to physical therapy again.
What are they doing?
And then she can...
What they doing besides hurting you?
That's all she's doing is hurting me. Hello, Resolute.
And how is she accomplishing the hurting process?
She gave me a back workover yesterday, and she just kept pushing right on the sorest spot possible.
And did she say that was supposed to make you feel better?
Yeah, that's what she thought. All right, Chris, I'll let you make a Captain Bunny Soup account, but that's it. It's the only one, Chris.
He wants to make what?
He wants to make a Captain Bunny account, Bunny Suit account. Hello, Orange Hat.
Okay, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, I'm trying to get to the 500 legitimately and not have 50 million fake accounts just to get me there.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, you want to do it.
And Chris reminded me earlier over in Loki's stream
that respectably. I got you.
And I only have like 13 days left to get there.
Really? 4th of July is just 13 days away?
It's right around the corner.
It's the 17th today. How can that be? The 1st would be 2 weeks from now of July. It has to be over 13 days.
It's a little more than 13 days, Chris.
Yeah, it's about 17 days away. You got 2.5 weeks.
He's trying to hurry me up before the 1st of July, I think.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, well, wait a second. That don't sound right. Because today is 17th, so the 1st would be 2 weeks from today.
Yep.
So, what is the 4th of July? Saturday, right? 2 weeks from Saturday. Yeah,
that's why I was kind of planning if I had that big long stream to try to do, that a weekend would be good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a perfect time. Well, okay, I mean, if they're even going to have 4th of July ceremonies this year.
Well, most of the areas around here already canceled out everything. a month
Okay.
ago.
Oh, so they're not. Okay. So they're not going to have nothing at the local place they usually shoot off stuff at?
Nope, it's just the neighbors right now are shooting off all the fireworks.
Hmm.
I got plenty of those popping up at night.
Okay. Gotcha. That's kind of weird.
Chris says, shh, trying to rile DJ up.
Yeah. Well, you know how that goes. Oh, Orange Chat, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
He's got his little Friday, folks, without the missing.
Friday. It's not
Yeah.
Friday yet.
No, but Friday the hat comes off.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, he said he'd take the hat off once he hit 500
reached-
subs.
And DJ and
okay.
his buddies got me to 500 last night.
Yeah, we pushed hard.
Congratulations.
Oh, don't congratulate me. I've been drinking heavily since.
Okay, well, congratulations on that then.
Believe me. What's under the hat is not something I want to show people, but I made the promise, so I will show people.
What are you, bald? Or
Thank you,
something?
Max World Entertainment.
You're not
Huh?
bald, are you? You're not bald, are you?
You'll have to see
Oh, okay.
on Friday's versus stream of Darth Vader versus Malgus, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shameless plug, people.
Yeah, we do shameless plugs around here. It's okay.
Yeah, no biggie.
But if you want to see what I look like right now, I'm drunk as a skunk. I got my outside hat while I'm inside. And I might even grab this, wherever it is, hammer and just bonk myself on the head with it as a sedative.
Could be worse. It could be a comb over.
Nothing wrong with that.
Greetings, Trey. Mac World Entertainment is here, so I had to throw the squirrel up.
Thank you.
Captain Trek is here. Sci-Fi Guy's here.
Now that that's over with, let me get my inside hat on here. There we go.
It's only 2 more days and it comes off.
Were you wearing a Millennium Falcon shirt? Did I see that correctly? Oh yeah.
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon, up, down, sideways, basically blueprint stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, Mac was trying not to see the squirrel and I said it.
Orange Hat Review. So, what your bald lots of us are? Am I bald?
I don't know.
No, I can see here.
We don't know yet. We will find out this Friday.
Am I bald?
No, I see hair on the back of your head, neck there, so you can't be bald.
Exactly. I got hair. I got hair.
Yeah, so,
How can
so
I be bald? I have a widow's peak.
Yeah, so you probably just got a mullet. No big deal about that.
So you've been celebrating hard since last night.
Well, if it was alcohol, yes, I would have been. But you know me, I don't drink alcohol. But I could still pass off as a drunk.
That's true. A lot of us can.
No, I'm actually stone cold sober, folks.
I'm a little disappointed though because some people unsubscribed to you last night.
That's probably just fucking YouTube being a prick.
But you're still over 500, and that's what counts.
Mm-hmm. Yo, bastards can't take that from me.
That's why I kept pushing last night to get more and more.
Yeah, because
I
we knew that YouTube would fuck around.
I'm surprised YouTube hasn't fucked me over yet. I'm still at the same spot I was last night.
Mm-hmm. You want to know what sucks? Fucking Team 4-Star. They had like 4 million subscribers, and when they gave their No More Dragon Ball Z Abridged video and how sad they were, they lost almost 4 million subscribers.
Damn.
I mean, they just, it's like, you shallow pieces of shit. Oh, geez. Speaking of shit, you wouldn't believe what I just had to deal with. Literally shit, by the way. It wasn't a dog. Like I said, I work with my landlady, and we both take care of the mentally handicapped here. And she's been giving one of them a stool softener so they don't plug up the toilet. Well, this one decides, the one that's taking the stool softener decides to wait 3 days before taking a shit. And guess what? It looked like she freaking laid a goddamn shit turkey in that toilet. We couldn't even flush. We had to scoop it all out. It is outside by the fence right now.
Well, at least there was some cheap fertilizer.
Oh, that's not fertilizer. That will kill. God, man, that's enough to kill bacteria. The fucking rancid smell. Sorry, swearing's not allowed. The rancid smell.
Who said?
Oh gosh, man. I have my door closed, and I've been spraying this like almost every 5 freaking minutes. In fact, yeah. What about a squirrel?
Oh, Max World's dog goes nuts whenever somebody says the word squirrel.
Is your dog listening?
Yep.
Squirrel. What's his dog's name?
Trey.
What's your dog's name, Trey?
I'm having a brain fart right at the moment. I know it's.
Oh, I like this name here of the guy that just put the squirrel emojis up. Mountains of Elysium.
Freya.
Yeah, that. How you doing, Cinnabon Bunny? You're not eating a pudding cup? Aw.
Freya is the dog's name.
Freya is the dog's name?
Yep.
Well, Freya, who's a good doggy? Look at the squirrel. That's not a squirrel. That's a door. Anyway, look outside your window. You'll probably see a squirrel.
Someone says, guess I'm not eating this pudding cup.
I'll be a pudding cup.
I wonder if it was chocolate pudding.
What kind of pudding is it? I need to know. Because otherwise I'll have to become a socialist and I'll have to take all your pudding.
Well, now you sound like a damn Bernie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. The funniest fucking thing happened. I was talking with my mom about the whole debate when he was talking about the glory of Cuba, and everybody's like, and everybody starts booing him, and he's like, really? She's like, you did that way too good. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're right. I hate that man, by the way. I really do not like him. Even though I could sound like him, I could possibly create a voice forgery and totally tank his career for the rest of the time, but I won't, because that is a federal offense.
I called
Not that he cares about the federal government.
I called it. He was eating chocolate pudding.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you had been wearing orange hats, by the way?
How long have I been wearing orange hats?
Yeah.
Approximately.
Yeah. When did you start?
Approximately over 1 year.
Oh, okay.
He's
like I said, the story of my channel is the origin of Orange Hat Reviews is a simple one. Although I just recently remembered that I've been getting it wrong all this time. You say, I've been saying that I've been going to a Stewart's because I missed or I didn't have a hat or a winter hat. I went to a Walmart and I got an orange hat because I needed a hat for winter. And then when spring came and I figured, yeah, screw it, get my channel going. How y'all doing, Jeff Franklin, Thomas Pitts? Why is my hat bad? Why is orange hat bad?
Thomas just likes to say things are bad. He calls me a cheater all the time when I play games. So
also kind of like sounds like Orange Man bad too. I don't care about politics. I just like making fun of it all. But anyway, so yeah, I was trying to think up of a name for my channel. I'm like, well, I'm going to be doing movie reviews, so reviews. And then I see my orange hat over there by my messy dresser. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, orange hat reviews. And the thing is, my very first video, which is called My First Video and the Demise of the MCU, I fucking called it. The MCU, to many people, is dead. So, and all those people that said, well, I wouldn't say it's dead. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? It's dead. It is D-E-D, dead. Like the clown in Spawn says. Pushing up daisies. Pushing up daisies. You fertilizer. Hey, is any of this sinking in? You're dead. D-E-D, dead.
Man, I was just jealous a few minutes ago. One of my favorite YouTubers to listen to that does rants was over on Loki's stream this morning.
Is that Stone Loki, Perconus Loki? I know several freaking Lokis, man.
Stone Loki.
That's what I thought. How's that little guy doing?
He had heels versus babyface on this morning.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's awesome. I just recently got into heels versus babyface. Just started watching his stuff. Good shit.
I love his Doctor Who rants.
Man, I saw him do or my brother John sent me a review. I think it was heels versus babyface. Does heels versus babyface, is he bald?
Yep.
With a beard and mustache? Like mine?
Yep.
Well,
British.
Just better. And he's British, yeah.
Yep.
Yep, it's the same guy. Because if you seriously take off maybe, I don't know, 35 pounds off of that guy, give him an American accent, he sounds just like my fucking brother and looks just like my freaking brother. No joke. Well, I don't know if he would sound like my brother, but he looks like a British version of my brother. That is creepy. It's like, because my brother John sent me the damn video of him doing, I think it was Birds of Prey review. And I'm like, did you just send me a picture of your doppelganger doing a Birds of Prey review? But yeah, DJ, I hope things go better today. I do too, buddy. I hope your stuff goes better today.
I don't know. I'll be leaving here in about an hour to go get worked over again.
What is the next MCU movie supposed to be? Well, if you consider the Spider-Man Sony universe part of the MCU, which it technically is, you might get Black Widow instead, which is not part of the Sony universe. Just remember, Black Widow is supposed to be coming out next. Then the Gay Eternals, and then the Thor
Doctor
dildo.
Strange 2, right? As well.
So what?
Doctor Strange 2 is
Oh
coming.
yeah, Doctor Strange 2. Then Thor, Dildos and Thunder. And I'm doing that on purpose, by the way, because it's a stupid bullshit concept of a movie that Taika Waititi is an asshole with. Now, a lot of people say, Taika Waititi is so great. We love him. And it's like, yeah, but if you give him any sort of criticism, here's what he'll say. I'll ruin your mythos in a minute, baby. Also, you don't know what you want until we give it to you. Okay, rapist.
Yeah, I just got a feeling.
Yes, they go on rants. I'm sorry.
I just got a feeling MCU is going to tank out. They're
MCU is already dead. I called it dead over a year ago, and
I mean,
it's basically considered dead now. It is basically nobody cares. I will see the Black Widow movie because I'm curious on how they're going to do my boy Taskmaster, because I like Taskmaster a lot, man. I may not be a comics buff, but man, from the stuff I've seen Taskmaster do in games and whatnot, you don't screw around with him. Yeah. All he needs to do is watch you do your stuff, and he can do it. But not people with powers. He can match Black Widow just by watching her. He can match Captain America throwing Captain America's shield just by watching somebody else throw it. He can match Hawkeye's accuracy just by watching him. He has photographic memory to the point where I would actually say he's a metahuman almost, except he's not technically a metahuman. But I am so concerned that they are going to gender bend him. And if I find out it's Rachel Weisz underneath that Taskmaster hood, I am so going to be pissed. It's like, you just fucked up in the wrong way. I will, fucking Disney, I will hack. Now, full disclosure, folks, this is not seriousness. I am joking. I do not have any hacking capability. But seriously, or not seriously, I will hack the football and I will order a launch of our weakest steel nuke onto frickin' Marvel Studios if they turn Rachel Weisz into the Taskmaster. Because goddamn it, Taskmaster is a guy. Stop with this gender bending bullshit. I mean, the only one that they got right with gender bend was the Ancient One. I didn't mind Tilda Swinton because Tilda Swinton does great gender bend.
Nah, we don't have to launch a little nuke. We'll just send Joe Dirt in with a little septic tank on his back and let him spread that around.
No, yeah, you're right. No nuke. Drop a tall boy. That's not a nuke. That's just a lot of TNT. Anyway. But yeah, Taskmaster is awesome. The only person to ever truly beat Taskmaster was Deadpool. Because Deadpool is just so fucking random.
I think Black Widow will probably be one of the last decent Marvel movies.
True, but they are kind of, the marketing is pushing it to slightly be woke, and it's like, stop with why would you do that? Now I know that you're freaking marketing this movie to be woke, you just diminished my expectations for it. I mean, they did that with Onward, that movie Onward, that Pixar movie that they just did that sucked. They marketed it to be woke, but then a lot of people watched it, and they're like, it wasn't woke at all. All they did was have one character say that they were a lesbian or whatever, and that was it. Or allude to their lesbianism. And
I think
that was
that's their ploy right now, though. I think their ploy is to try to market it slightly as woke so they can bring in some of the woke crowd to fool them, but still trying to keep the normal crowd to come in.
Yeah, and it's like, stop pandering to these people. Because every time you pander to, like the Batwoman people did, they didn't care. They went from 1.7 million viewers at the start of that show to 700,000 viewers at the end of the first season. And now they're still getting a second season. Sarah Connor Chronicles, when they canceled that show, had over 3 million viewers, I believe. Or 2.3 million.
Doctor Who's the same way right now. It's started, and it's tanked out to nothing. But that they did push full woke, and well, it sucks now, and it's dead.
I never really got into Doctor Who. I'm going to be 100% fully honest. I've never cared about Doctor Who. But to those who do, don't get me wrong. To you Whovians out there, or whatever you call yourselves, more power to you, man. I just couldn't get into it. I mean, there was only 2 episodes that I saw. One with what's his name, Tony Curran playing Van Gogh, and then I saw the one where they had, it was just the ending of the season, and another, or the Daleks or whoever those seriously screwed up bad guy people are, and they just caused a reset to get another doctor or whatever.
Yeah, see, I'm an old school one. I started watching when I was a kid, so I remember classic Who.
Nice.
From way back.
Septic launcher.
That's
Nice.
right, the septic launcher.
Brisbois or Brisbois, JD. That's
Our future man
French.
is in here. Joseph. We call him
Joseph.
Joseph
Yes, I
over
see.
Europe.
Orange man angry. Well, I'm Orange Hat, not to be mistaken with the current Oompa Loompa in the administration, but yeah.
See that, folks? We have everybody up here, even people that call old Donald the Oompa Loompa. We don't care.
Dude, I make fun of both sides now. I mean, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the nation into a socialist country. We're gonna steal all the pudding, take all your money, and then I'm gonna sit very rich in my newest mansion at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And then I'm gonna be turning the garden into a pool full of money, and I'm gonna piss in it, so all of you people can get pissed off, and that way you can start World War III or Civil War II or whatever.
Damn, you do that one just as good as your Joker.
Why, thank you. You want to know how I got these scars?
Oh,
I still think that freaking Democratic debate was hilarious when he started fapping over Cuba, or over what's his name, the Cuban guy, Castro. And then people are going, boo, boo. He's like, really? Really? It's like, yeah, really. You're freaking celebrating a communist, you dumb fuck. Jeez. I mean, yes, we get your point that there is some small measure of goodness that came from evil practices. The same could actually be said about Nazi Germany, because they were the ones that caused, or that tested on people to smoke, or after they were smoking and found out that smoking is bad for your health. So the Surgeon General's warnings and all the studies came from evil practices of Nazi Germany. And yes, those practices were evil, because guess what? They were cutting them open while they were alive. So yeah, evil practice, semi-good results in the future, doesn't mean that people should openly talk about it. I mean, or celebrate it. What they did was evil, but yeah, it did come out having a positive result. His literacy program, however, that wasn't a good example, because what they were teaching, or what their literacy program was indoctrination. They were saying, oh yeah, Cuba's so great, we love to hate.
I don't know. I just get so fed up with the shit that's going on nowadays, because people don't know freaking history. I mean, they went and defaced the monument for the 54th Massachusetts, which is, anybody knows the movie Glory. It was about the Civil War regiment of nothing but African Americans fighting the South. Mm-hmm. Why the hell would they deface that? They're idiots.
Yeah, I know. That's because.
See you later, Trey.
Take it easy, Max World Entertainment. Oh, by the way, Freya, squirrel, get it.
One last.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, squirrel.
I'm a bit hyper today.
I noticed that.
Well, right now, I'm having clean, stable internet because my landlady's not here. She's actually at the Thrifty Nifty shop getting a bed for the one that turned or put a shit turkey in the toilet. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, I gotta probably mow the lawn in the next couple days.
Lucky for me, my neighbor mowed mine.
Yeah. I have a push mower.
That's all I have too.
And then I have a thing that picks up all the grass afterwards.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
But the neighbor come over and spent 3 minutes mowing my yard on his rider, and it was done with.
Nice. Wish I had a freaking rider mower. I miss my aunt's rider mower. I miss my dad's rider mower. Man, that was fun doing that. It's always fun when you're on a rider.
Then I get to go out to the farm and mow for 5 hours.
Nice.
Lots of areas to mow.
It's been like 6 or 7 years since I went to my dad's house, that's where he also used to use the riding mower. But he also had scooters, like motorized scooters, for him and his wife. And he's like, just don't jump it, all right, and keep it under 30. I'm like, right. Well, you're talking to a kid not a kid at that point. I mean, I was 25 I was 28. You honestly think that somebody like me with ADHD, who is basically a childhood mentality at the best of times, is going to not jump a freaking motorized scooter? So every time I would do the rounds around his house, I would just do a little jump here and there, little jump here and there, little jump here and there. And I'm like, all right, time to see what this bitch can really do. I smacked that thing, and I instantly regretted doing it. You want to know why? Because I went right over the damn thing, crashed the dang scooter, not completely, and I'm like, okay, that was bad. I mean, I didn't injure myself too bad, but I just wanted to stay still for like a second. Dude, get up and say something. I'm like, I'm all right. Well, then get up. I'm like, I just want to stay here for a sec. Tore my arm up and whatnot. I mean, maybe you might be able to see a small, let me see here. Yeah, that tiny scar, probably can't see it too well, but like right there is all that's left of my arm getting shredded up 7 years ago. It's like, okay, that was, and my dad looks, I'm like, all right, you're not mad that I jumped it, are you? He's like, no, I'm worried that you're not all right. I'm like, I know I shouldn't have jumped it, but God damn it, you told me not to. I'm one of those kind of kids, folks. Well, not a kid, I'm 35. But I'm one of those people. You tell me not to do something, I'm going to fucking find a way to do it.
Yep. I understand that completely.
I mean, I've been told not to do shit all my freaking life and that I couldn't do shit all my freaking life. You honestly think that I'm also Irish? I'm going to try to prove you wrong. There was a couple of good episodes, Jeff Franklin, and it's upsetting because Jodie is a good actress. However, I do not think the stories are giving her a chance to show how good it could have been. She endorses the wokeness you fool. I'm sorry, was that racist?
I don't know. I'm not going to say.
Well, I can also do an Irish person, and I can also do a Russian person. How are you doing, Comrade Trek?
Please don't ask.
Are you kidding? I came on here like I was freaking drunk and freaking ill-hammered and shit. They've been celebrating 500 since last night.
Cool.
How many am I up to now? Where's my stupid phone?
Last I saw was 503.
503.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Before
definitely
that
not
was
Vine
507, but whatever. YouTube.
Yeah, I know. These bastards have been killing me. Lethal No Man. Start stream. YouTube. Oh, right. Asgard Movie Monday. I missed it. It was just Dirty Harry. Never saw it. I'll see it on my own time. Oh, crap. Lethal Lightnings are live? God damn it. Lethal. I'm a patron to your channel, you jackass.
Lethal sneaky like that.
Yeah. It's probably a general hangout, too. But you know what? You guys are more interesting right now.
Well, that's saying something because
I go to his on the full Aussie, or I go to his full Aussie. Lethal is live. Yep, 30. He went live before you. Holy shit.
Yep.
Rip Jeremy Twitter sexy announcement, hangout live stream. God damn it, man.
out there over there talking about Jeremy getting suspended again.
Yeah, I don't care. No offense to Jeremy. He's a great YouTuber. Love that guy. Awesome dude. Got freaking Geeks and Gamers Empire or YouTube Empire. But I just, sorry, I'm not that interested in here. Okay, you got suspended from Twitter. I got suspended from Twitter for 12 hours because a celebrity ratted my ass out.
I got suspended from Facebook for a bacon meme.
Oh, jeez. What, you pissed off the Muslim administrator that day?
Oh no! I don't know, because it was just saying bacon is like women, smells good, tastes good, and slowly kills men.
And they banned you for that?
Yep, 3-day suspension from Facebook for that one.
Oh, fuck you, Facebook.
We tried an experiment on my radio show because I was talking about it at the time. Whole bunch of the men put the same tweet up, the same meme up. They all got suspended for 3 days. The women that were listening put it up, and all that happened to them was their posting was taken down. None of them got banned for it.
What is this happy horse shit right now? I went to my poke section because I'm poking a friend that's poked me 2,800 times. Now it just says they poked me. They're not giving numbers anymore? What the fuck?
They're trying to completely get rid of the poke thing. That's why it's so
That's
hard
not
to find.
nice. They should not get rid of the poke thing.
I know, because I counted pokes on Facebook as Facebook sex.
For some I did, but others some of them are kind of like sisters and just good friends, not fuck buddies or fantasies.
And then, of course, I just seen the news, like they're bringing up in chat, that they're completely getting rid of Aunt Jemima now. The company has officially stated that they are changing the name and removing all logos of the syrup and pancakes.
What
You
the?
fucktards.
It was announced a couple of hours ago from the company themselves that that's what they're doing.
I'm going on Twitter right now, and I'm going to call them fucking cowards. Aunt Jemima are fucking cowards, as is that fucking butter company.
And you know Uncle Ben's rice will be next.
Yeah, Land
Yep.
O'Lakes. Land O'Lakes.
Land O'Lakes better, yeah.
To Land O'Lakes and to the Aunt Jemima companies, period. You are fucking cowards, period.
We don't know anything about Mrs. Butterworth yet.
And Uncle Ben's rice. That's true.
Well, that's the next one in their targets, because that was popping up during the hashtags about Aunt Jemima last night. They were bringing up the Uncle Ben's.
So how many of you guys have seen Kroll?
It's been a long time since I've seen Kroll, but
I just put out my review for it earlier this morning.
Yeah,
well,
I
we'll
watched
have to
it
check
when
that
it
out.
came out in the 80s, obviously.
I mean, like I say in the description, it's an objectively horrible movie, but subjectively, I love it. I enjoyed that movie, even with the cheesy ass dialogue from the 80s.
Uncle Remus is here, and he says, coming soon, Uncle Remus syrup and pancakes.
Nice.
Gotta love Uncle Remus.
Which reminds me, I should actually check out my YouTube studio to see if anybody put any comments or shit on. Well, I got one comment on it. Who is the lucky person? Or, well, two people. TWTG content. Krill is a really good old film. It's Kroll. Voice to text or autocorrect is your bane, my friend. But I do thank you. I saw Kroll in the movie theater. It's a movie which had many good things about it. Unfortunately, it also had many poorly executed elements. It sadly fell short of what it could have been because of these poorly executed elements. This is from What's-His-Face, Mick Whatnot. If Kroll could be redone with better realization of things which fell short in the original, and without attempting to stuff it with some ideological agenda, it would be a good movie to remake. I absolutely agree. redone completely, it could be a very good movie, possibly even great. I'm gonna heart these one and like them.
Okay.
And heart this one and like it.
I'm going to do our little face thing of the day.
Mm-hmm.
The face change thing of the day.
Okay, who got their face
And
changed? Don't tell me it was me.
I'm doing this one just because I love one of the comments in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll read the comment. But we have this. And the comment that I love is from Stig791. Some of us
I know.
all know and love Stig.
Yes, he is awesome.
And he comments, it removes the makeup.
That is classic Stig. That is classic Stig.
That is classic Stig right there. Yes, it is.
Is it me, or is that dude actually not as ugly as her?
Well, I'm not going to judge whether the dude's not ugly or not, but he kind of looks like some football coach that way.
I said not
He
as
looks
ugly.
like Kathleen Kennedy's identical twin brother.
That would be impossible.
No, it wouldn't.
In order to be identical, it has to be identical, meaning same gender.
Thing is, they actually debunked that the chromosome does not specifically, or is not specifically a DNA target. So you can technically have identical twins, and have them be separate gender. Because
that I would want to see evidence on, because everything I've seen thus far, they are not identical.
Now,
I'm not saying I'm not open to evidence. I'm just saying all the evidence I've seen so far proves that is incorrect.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen twins who are brother and sister, and they look exactly alike. I have them in my hometown who I graduated with, Clarence and Kayla. Great people. Kayla actually became the school nurse, and I'm like, the fuck, you're the nurse now? Holy shit, what happened to Joni? Gosh, the horror stories from high school that I could tell. But I liked Aunt Jemima. What about Uncle Ben? So Uncle Ben makes rice, huh? I've never heard of Uncle Ben's rice. Or have
Uncle Ben's rice? Oh, hell yeah. Let me get a picture of old Uncle Ben's rice.
I'm just bouncing on my bed.
And then you'll see why I say it's the next one to go, because...
Is it a black guy?
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so what?
Of course
What
it
the fuck's
is.
wrong with a black guy on rice?
There's Uncle Ben.
Oh my God, what the hell's wrong with a black guy on rice? Why the hell did they even go after Aunt Jemima?
Because it's all racist, don't you know? It's like perpetuating stereotype that all she does is sit in the thing and yeah.
What, was it a white person that started Aunt Jemima?
Probably.
130 years ago, who knows?
It's still not racist. It's still not racist.
Been around 130 years and it's all wiped out today.
Yeah. This is just fucking ugh. I mean, I swear to God, if they cancel Godzilla, they're gonna go after Godzilla, saying that he's racist next. Just watch.
Cinnabon, that's racist.
They probably change it to Uncle Chan's rice. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're just going to call it Uncle's Rice from now on, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Or yes, China does rice production and whatnot, but I still wouldn't call that freaking racist.
Well, I'm saying what the SJWs would say.
Oh yeah, they would definitely.
They would call it racist.
Yeah, they would definitely fucking call that racist. No more snap, crackle, and pop Rice Krispies. It will snap, crackle, and bro.
Keep in mind, Cinnabon is Asian. So
Yes.
him
Oh, I did
saying
not know
that,
I didn't
him
know
saying
that.
that is, yeah. So I know what he means, but yeah.
Now they took out Gone with the Wind from HBO. So which movies are going to be next? There's quite a few they're going to go after. They're going to go after
I'm
pretty
pretty
much
sure
every.
that my favorite movie is going to be targeted.
Which one?
Finding Forrester.
No,
There's one line in that movie.
What?
There's one line in that movie that they will probably say, "This movie is racist," and it's like, "And you're black, remarkable." And he just only did that to just test the kid to see how he would react. He wasn't racist in the least. Sean Connery is a great fucking actor, man.
They'll just probably remove the line.
Yeah, all he did was deliver a line. And he's like, "And you're black." And he lifts his glasses up, remarkable, and goes back to doing what he was doing. I mean, that movie, if you watch it as a whole, now taken out of context, sure, that could sound racist. But if you watch the whole movie, you will see that's not a racist thing at all for him to say. He was testing the kid to see how the kid would react, and those two have a binding friendship all the way to the movie Send. It was such a great film. The many lessons you could take out of that movie is awesome, and I can't wait for Odin to actually review it.
I think the movies they're going to go after next are half of Mel Brooks's collection,
Oh yeah, Blazing Saddles.
and they're going to go after Casablanca.
They're trying to, or they already did a freaking, was it this? No, it was Odin's stream last night. Somebody said that they actually did a remake of Casablanca, but it was with Pamela Anderson or some shit.
I don't know. I kind of avoid
And I'm
most
like,
things
are you
with
fucking-
Pamela Anderson.
I mean, yeah, she's hot, but still.
Well, I didn't. I like the really young Pamela Anderson, but then when she started with all the plastic surgery and stuff, she
Exactly.
was
Yeah,
way too fake.
that's when she fucking lost her looks.
The early days of Baywatch, yeah, she was good there, but
Is anybody gonna address the Wonder Woman boob shot of Linda Carter? I
eventually
mean, they showed her running, and I was just waiting for that top to just fall or pop.
I think all of us were as young kids. We were
I mean,
hoping for it.
Yeah, it's like, please come off, or please pop off, please pop off, please pop off. Damn it!
And then they talk
Oh
about
my!
they talk about no diversity in their superheroes. Let's see, Wonder Woman, she's
A woman.
Latino. She's Latino too. You had Dean
No,
Cain.
she's South American. Well, in this case, she's Israeli.
Well, the new one, yes, but the original, she was Latino. Linda Carter's Latino. You had
Played by a Latino, yes.
you had Dean Cain, half Asian, Superman.
Yeah.
He's half Asian?
Yeah, Dean
Yep.
Cain is half Asian.
No shit.
Hello, Claudia.
This is just so much to read that my girlfriend wants me to leave feedback. It's like, I can't leave or give you feedback on this right now.
See you, Mountains.
Mountains.
And no, Thomas.
Go. I
No-
like your name, by the way. Elysium. That's pure freaking Greek mythology, man.
no, Thomas. Orville Nation never did come back and address the elephant in the room last night, so I still don't know what the elephant in the room was.
I was going to ask that. But thank you.
I can't do it.
I have no idea what the elephant in the room was last night.
I used to be able to do a good elephant. They got a splash, or they got Splash, so Wonder Woman could be next. Oh, or I think he meant Flash. Hello,
Well,
Claudia
Flash-
Wellness.
Flash, they did go in and re-edit it and do CGI to cover up Daryl Hannah's butt and everything else in some scenes. And
Oh yeah, from Splash. Yeah, now I know what they're talking about. The movie Splash is like, oh, you guys put 90s freaking CGI in a movie that was from the 80s that you could have used like 2019 or 2020 CGI to fix, but no, you had to be stupid.
I don't know about this new Wonder Woman movie coming out because I just thought it was stupid to see lassoing lightning.
Well, she is a goddess.
I know, but still, lassoing lightning, that's kind of...
And that lasso is made from Olympus.
I still don't see lassoing the lightning. I can't get over that one.
Yeah. I mean, lassoing the lightning is an interesting concept if you think about it from a Greek mythology standpoint, because it could just say that Zeus is helping her because she is Zeus's daughter. Now, the thing is, my worry about it is this movie, because we're in the political spectrum of bullshit movies, and the last president before Trump that was a celebrity was Reagan, and it's Reagan's White House in 1984. What's going on in those trailers when she's mowing through all the people in the freaking White House? Gotta make you wonder.
Yeah.
Is this a political statement, or is this just a part of the movie that's going to have absolutely no subject or no subliminal bullshit?
Won't know until it comes out.
No.
Exactly. Also, I'm worried about Kristen Wiig as Cheetah. I've seen her do great freaking comedy movies, and I haven't seen her in her dramatic roles, but I've seen her in comedy movies, and she's done freaking great. Like in Bridesmaids, I mean, she has it. She's good. Now, in Ghostbusters, no, she wasn't good. But Bridesmaids, oh my God, that's one movie I actually do like. She's like, oh, you're taking you're going right there in the street in the wedding dress, because everybody got freaking diarrhea, and the bride just tried to run across the street to make it to the bank, and she just started going right in the freaking dress. And she's like, oh, you're going right there in the street. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Kristen Wiig is great with comedy. I'm just worried about her doing an action role.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, you can use a proton pack and go like this and have all the special effects take over, but what you're just doing is this, holding the thing and just moving around. Anybody can do that. Kids do it all the time. Well, kids from the 80s and 90s. But it takes a true talent to be able to do an action role.
The only movies that I feel like I want to see coming out here is the Ghostbuster one and the Bill and Ted movie.
Yes.
Them are the only ones that I really feel like I want to watch this year.
I wanted to see GVK this year, but they pushed it back to next year.
Yeah, I know. It just kept getting pushed back and pushed back. I think they're redoing a whole bunch of stuff in it too.
They actually got it locked in. It's just that I'm happy that they actually pushed it back, because May of next year hopefully will not be as Corona infested.
Well, I kind of thought they were pushing it back because they wanted to change a few things in it, that they listened to the fans about the last Godzilla movie that they wanted to improve on.
Yeah, like wiping out a little bit of the human dialogue and doing better cutting.
Having more of the monsters on film instead of just quick.
Yes. I mean, like I said, I'm always going to be a Godzilla fan. I've been a Godzilla fan since I was like 3 years old. I've been a Star Wars fan since I was 2, a Godzilla fan since I was 3, and oh, nice,
Shogun Godzilla, right back there. Had that since
awesome.
I was a kid.
But yeah, this Godzilla King of the Monsters movie, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. But objectively, the cut of the movie that they have, and even subjectively slightly, when they're putting the orca back together to save Godzilla while Ghidorah is doing his little vampire juicing, it's like you didn't even have to have half of the lines in that scene. You could have just showed freaking Godzilla getting drained and trying to stave off Ghidorah and whatnot. But it's like, you see what that thing can do. Yeah. 1, 2, family moment. 3. It's like, not your best acting at all. In fact, that was so embarrassing that I probably pissed myself in the theater for the very first time I saw it.
The only thing I'm concerned about this Godzilla versus King Kong movie is they're going to oversaturate it with other monsters.
They have possibly Mechagodzilla in it. And they have a new Titan called Nozuki possibly in it. I want to get the Kong prequel comic to this movie because Kong's going up against Camazotz, which is a bat god from Aztec era. Big Doug.
I don't know, because they kind of made it a hinting at the end of the last one about a lot of the monsters were making their way towards Skull Island.
Skull Island, yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of fearful that this is going to turn into Destroy All Monster type movie where everybody's showing up.
Well, I don't think it's going to be Destroy All Monsters because that would just be ridiculous for them to even do it. Gotta check something here. Oh, name that tune to me. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, bye, Track. Miss you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on too much longer because I got to get out the door soon. Go get worked over again.
Yeah.
Valkyries are on too. I forgot they were on this morning. Son of a bitch.
Oh, the Valkyries.
Yeah, the Valkyries are on doing their show now.
What Valkyries?
The two hosts that usually are in Loki's stream, Purple Lady.
Oh, because the Valkyries I know are two different women. Tina B and Stephanie B.
Well, these are Purple Lady and Samantha Joe.
Nice.
They do a show called The Valkyries.
Cool. But yeah, I am worried about GVK a little bit because they also have Godzilla and King Kong are my favorite monsters, and they have on the whole marketing one will fall. It's like one is definitely going to lose or die. I don't like that because I want them to team up and kill whatever is killing them.
Well, they'll probably have it since kind of like they've already alluded King Kong's the last of his kind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll be King Kong. They will probably
Godzilla
have it.
This kind too.
Yeah, but they could come up with all of a sudden there's another Godzilla somewhere, a little Godzuki.
Yeah, a little Godzilla, a little Zilla, or a little Mozilla, or whatever they want to call it. Have you seen Shin Godzilla?
Yes, I have.
If I ever do get cutting equipment and editing equipment, I am so going to take a cut of that movie. And I am going to have when Kamada-kun and Shinagawa-kun, the early stages of him, are making their way through the city. And when the first iteration is going through the city and he's just bleeding all over, I'm going to have like this freaking audio of me just like, existence is pain. Oh my God, it hurts. I'm bleeding all over the place. I can't stop. And then, oh wait, what's this weird feeling? I got arms.
I like the original concept of Shin's Godzilla.
Yeah.
I just think they made him too OP.
Well, he is literally Japan's vengeance on Japan.
But shooting the laser beams out of his spines, and
he adapts.
I know, but that was just getting a little too far away. I mean, you could see him spinning his head around and firing it like the B-2s and stuff, but just shooting it out and hitting all the missiles like boom, 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 and that guy.
That's called rapid evolution, man.
That was a rapid evolution on an extreme level.
But I will say this. The scenes of him or of the people like driving by and seeing him and his tail swinging by and whatnot, those weren't people in suits. That was a digital Godzilla that looked so fucking real. I'm like, why can't we have that level of freaking CG? That looks so real.
I think my favorite Godzilla movie of the newer ones was Final Wars.
Yeah.
I love that scene where he wipes out the Matthew Broderick Godzilla in like 2 seconds.
Zilla. When they bring in Zilla, he just basically just throws that bitch and just blasts him. And I love how they made it up. It's like, my ultimate monster. That's your ultimate monster? That bitch Zilla from fucking... All right. Fight. All right. Zilla just died horribly. Winner Godzilla. What next?
I just love that movie. It was so cheesy and so good, and I just loved that one.
Jeff Franklin, he had Borg nanoprobes. I do actually like the concept of Shin Godzilla. I actually do like the adaptive concept, because it shows you that the ignorance of man is truly thinking that nature is in our control and not the other way around, just like Serizawa says in the Monsterverse. So you guys came up with a good idea of stopping him from continuing his reign of terror. Now, what are you going to do now that he's starting to thaw out and has those little committee Godzillas? Also, I like the sound of it, too.
Yeah. The sound wasn't bad.
I mean, if you really know your Godzillas, the very first roar of Shinagawa-kun, the one when he just stands up and roars, that's the original 54 Godzilla roar.
Yep.
And when he's doing his normal roar, just before he shoots it out his back, when he got the two bunker busters in his back, and you see him just shaking his head going, ah, and I think that was like Heisei era or Showa era. It was like, I think it was 70s. And then the 74, just as he's about to be frozen, the one that he's like, oh, then it gets frozen. That was from 1974, whatever Godzilla movie that was from.
And if you're going to watch Godzilla, you have to get the original 54.
Oh yeah, I got
Japanese
it.
version without Raymond Burr in it.
Yeah,
it's got a much better storyline to it, though.
Oh yes, they made that movie strict. That movie was actually made to shame the progress of nuclear proliferation.
But that had such a better storyline to it. And then they put in Raymond Burr to try to get the American audience to watch it. And that just kind of took away from the whole movie itself.
Yep.
But yes, I'm a big Godzilla fan, and I do have the original version, even though I have to watch it all subtitles. Because
exactly.
It's not dubbed.
Yep. I mean, that movie is so powerful.
I'm looking at the damn time. I'm going to have to run. I hate, because I love talking about Godzilla, but
yeah.
The Valkyries are still going, guys. Lethal Lightning's probably still going. Somebody else will probably be doing something. And I will be on Han Star's channel tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern doing Name That Tune.
All righty.
But I got to get out of here. It's been great. Thanks for coming up, Orange. And yeah,
Always,
everybody have a great day.
Take it easy, folks. Stay humble.
And we're out of here.